I wanted to do this way because I like the quality more. It's better. But a little live, what? A little review of what happened today as far as the markets. I ended up not trading today. Is that true? That is not true. I ended up taking a trade on my Forex account because there was nothing going on in futures. I believe since I think today was something like NFP week. So there was just like a lot of volatile movements. There was one move that happened, but it was way past my session. So I didn't even want to, I wasn't even at the charts because I was at work. So I was just like, oh, whatever. But I took this one UCAD setup and I don't really want to show it because this is kind of just a different format, but I lost on it. And it made me realize I went back to my MetaTrader and I looked at my history and I realized most of the wins or sorry, most of the losses that I have is from UCAD. Now I understand like I am the trader. I'm the one that makes the decision. It's not the market. It's not the pair, right? But when you like look back and you realize like on the past of these like 2 months, 2 3 months, like you've been trading UCAT and you've been losing majority of them as different like compared to GJ where you notice a lot of wins on there, even though you do lose, of course. You notice that you've been able to capitalize on it a lot more. So today I was just like, you know what? Let me take UCAT off my charts. Let me take it off my watch list and let me just be done with it. Because honestly, like I just been keeping it because there's something in me. It was just like, yeah, UCAT. I think I like how it looks. I like USD and CAD. I just like how those two words are together. I don't know. Something about it was just like, ooh, that looks nice. Sometimes like that's how you pick your pairs. That at least for me, it was just like, oh, I liked how that pair name looks like. That's kind of like me. I'll just like see what it's about just because of that. But yeah, I decided to, stop using UCAD and just kind of focus on like GJ, GU. I have EU on my charts and I feel like I'm just gonna filter to all those three. Obviously, I'm looking for something that kind of compares to future. So I feel like, like the yen pairs, have a good amount of volatility. And so is like EU and GU. So I think I'm just gonna stick to those and see how that goes for me. I'm glad that I didn't try to force any trades. There really wasn't anything to really trade, so I'm sure people found something, but I wasn't really like, on the hunt for anything. I was at work. But yeah, I think these past couple of weeks that I've been at work, I've been like talking to myself a lot about how much I believe in myself and how much I believe that trading is going to be something that's going to provide me success in the future. And it's came to a point where it's kind of like I already know it's going to happen. I've said and repeated the exact same things to myself for I don't know, I've been trading for like almost 2 years now. So like basically like almost 2 years. And it's like I'm noticing now that I believe it like more than ever, almost to the point that it's more like a prophecy rather than just like kind of like an up in the air thing. And I'm like, ooh, I'm like speaking it into existence because I'm working so hard as I'm speaking it. And I have learned so much from being in the markets, like about myself and just like my personality. And the more that I've been here, I've been able to, in a way, kind of train myself. And it's changed me as a person. It like dealing with loss in the markets on a constant basis because I'm a scalper, right? So I'm in and out of trades on the 5 minute, right? So I like to trade not every day, but I'm trading on a consecutive basis. Consecutive, consistent, but consistent, whatever. And I just like I'm always losing because I'm unprofitable, right? I'm in the learning stages. So it's just like the more I've been like exposing myself to loss, the more I've just been dealing with it in a different way. I still have feelings of like loss, but I just feel so numb to it. It's so interesting. It's like if I lose money now, it's kind of like, it's like, damn, that sucks. It's not like, oh my gosh, but I'm in a privileged space, and I also don't spend money or pay for anything that I can't afford to pay. Like, I'm not I'm not dumb. So it's just like I've built myself a comfort level to where I'm able to kind of trade without feeling like, of course I'm taking a loss, but it doesn't feel like a loss. Like I am not putting $1,000 on the line because I don't have that kind of money, and I know that I wouldn't be okay mentally to handle that right now. So it's all about the building blocks or whatever. So like, being back on futures has been an experience that I thought I was gonna be a little bit iffy on, because I like took a step back from them and I was just like, whoa, like these prices, they move way too quickly and a lot, and it's just so crazy. Like, because I was originally on futures, then I switched back to forex, and so I've been on here for quite some time, and I'm just now getting back to futures. Maybe like this is like week 2, week 3 of me back on futures, and it was just like the first time I hit that buy button and I saw I was instantly up like $10. I was like, whoa, this is not forex. Like, because I'm usually, if you know forex, like I'm usually on the 0.01, like 0.01 a lot. Like I'm just here to it's a small account, $100 basically. Well, it's like $98 now. So okay, it was this was when I was in the beginning. It was originally $167. But at that time I was using a different strategy, and I was swing trading, so I was holding my trades for a lot longer for, more profits. Seeing as I am an unprofitable trader, I lost a good amount of money. Yeah. So like sooner or later I think I went back to scalping and just doing that, and that's when my losses had like decreased significantly, because of how, like, just the way how you trade. So that's kind of brings me back to like where I am now. So I was on this account on forex, and I was just like, yeah, let me just trade this, let me just get comfortable in a live market, this is my real money, and let me just put it on the line. Of course I'm still losing, like my MetaTrader's just red, but it's still exposing me to loss, and that's kind of something that I wanted, right? I didn't want to go back on demo. Like I get demo, but I kind of go crazy on demo because I'm just like $50,000 account or $100K account, like blah, 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 blah. And of course, your feelings are kind of like how your feelings should be on a live markets. It's kind of numb. You're kind of like, oh well, let me just do this, it doesn't matter. So I just, like, I'm able to separate myself, right? Like if I'm on a demo account, I will kind of go crazy, like if I want to, if I'm feeling it. But as soon as I'm back on my live account, live charts, it's like a switch. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, let me just go for anything. No, this is a live account. Like, even though it's kind of like the same thing, it's not. In my head, it's not, because I already know it's not real. But that doesn't mean that when on demo I'm down like $500, I'm not panicking, because my heart is literally racing. I'm like, damn, I just lost. Like, no, go back up, do a pullback or some shit. Like, but yeah, just coming back to this like future stuff, it's kind of scary, but it's where I know that I belong. Because if you're scalping, you know how forex is with that kind of stuff. Those spreads, it's crazy, and those brokers, shitty ass leverage. And I'm just like, bro, how you about to compound? How you about to grow anything in this bitch if you don't already have like 6 figures? You know what I mean? And it's not to say like 6 figures, like, that's cool, but it's like a lot of people aren't starting from that. A lot of people are trying to grow their accounts to get to that point. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm gonna do, right? Like I'm thinking about the prop firm route, but I'm not entirely sure if that's something that I necessarily want to do. I just want to be in a good position to be able to fund my own account. You know, I'm a part of, you know, Doyle's whole world, and you know, he did it the just personal funds way, and of course, you know, since he's like my mentor, I'm gonna like want to do that myself. But you know, there's different avenues. It's just like when you hear about these prop firms, it's kind of like $167 monthly. I'm like, what? The amount of money y'all spending on that shit. Like, y'all could be saving that money. But then that's also depending on your skill level. Because it's just like, I'm getting on a rant, but I don't care. I am shocked that people who are just getting started trading are signing up for all these prop firms and doing that. And it's just like, you're a beginner and you're gonna sign up to do all of these prop firm challenges when you're a beginner. Like, that's just shocking to me. I heard about the prop firms, but I was like, no, I am not ready for that. I don't really know what I'm doing. I actually, especially at that time, like, I definitely didn't know what I was doing, even though I thought I did, of course. And so it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, just going straight in. Like, maybe if you're tough and it's already going well for you, but I'm just like, that don't really make sense. Like, you need to prove to yourself first that you can do anything like that. And then once you prove yourself, that's when you could be like, all right, let's go for that payout. Let's go for the withdrawal, right? Makes sense. It's a test. If you didn't study for the test, why would you feel confident about taking it? It's like, what? But that's not even the point. I'm just saying, like, I want to be able to, you know, go into different avenues and see, like, maybe prop firm challenges could be for me. But, you know, I have to be able to prove to myself that I can be consistently profitable. And that has yet to happen. But so that's how I know I'm still continuing my journey. It's so funny. I think I'm gonna do kind of these, like, I just like to pick up the camera and just kind of record myself and talk about I guess the markets and just how I feel. You know, I'm gonna incorporate my journey in life with the charts because it's kind of like a big part of my life. But yeah, I guess that this is just like a night recap kind of thing and just kind of talking rant. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Hope you have a great time. I don't know how long I was talking for, but I don't really care. All right, have a good one. Bye. Oh, okay.